Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Unknown to World Known Club 6. We're back again with Manchester United. Today we have got the final game of the group stage and also a league game, which is not too tough of a game. However, it's getting very essential that we keep our winning ways. Just before we get into the episode, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can win this season. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content. All that good stuff. It's all greatly appreciated. It has been a while since you were last with us. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, it was Salzburg and Manchester City. Since then, we beat Huddersfield 3-0. We beat PSG 3-1. We beat Tottenham 6-1. Don't know where that came from. Like, we were playing well, but that was just a thrashing. We beat West Brom 2-1 in the EFL Cup. We had a 1-1 draw with Chelsea in a very tough game at Stamford Bridge in what was top of the table clash. We then lost 4-1 to PSG. Alright then. We then beat Brighton 3-1, beat Reading 2-0. 3-0 win against Salzburg, and most recently a 5-0 win against Wolves, which means today we've got Benfica in the Champions League group stage, where if we better PSG's result, we finish above them. But that's like, they've got to lose and we've got to draw, or they've got to draw. If they win, then we're finishing second. And in the Premier League, we've got Newcastle. What's interesting here, though, is we are currently level on points with Chelsea after 13 games played. We're only top because of goal difference, the two remaining unbeaten teams, and we have played each other, as you saw, and it came out as a draw. This weekend we'll be playing Newcastle ahead of their game against Manchester City, so not very often we'll be saying this, but come on City, pick up a win for us. Our lineup today, we've got Haidara in goal, Kone, Cesar, Huluis and Jose as the back four, Wolbert and Agnew in midfield, Settin on the right, Chacon on the left, Muzuela in behind, Vlahovic up front. Early on, a free kick for Benfica. Dominguez stood over it, goes for goal, hits the bar, and then we manage to scramble it away. Kone throws the ball to Settin, playing it short, and then backwards to Cesar in defence. Settin gets it back, goes past his man. Can he get a cross in? Lays it back to Kone, who plays back to Settin again. Across the box, Muzuela. Big chance. Hits it softly to the keeper, however. PSG are 2-0 up. We're finishing second in the group. Half time, it's 0-0. Yeah, we're not pushing in this game anymore because there's no point. So, you know, as long as we don't lose, then we're not really going to be too unhappy. Goal kick for Benfica goes long. It's headed away by Cesar, however Chacon doesn't manage to get to it. Jose is going to go and collect it at the back. Plays it back to Haidara. And then out to Cesar. Hulis is on the ball in loads of space. Back to Haidara. Don't know why we're passing it around in triangles between our back three. But nevertheless, out to the wing. Chacon brings it down lovely. Muzuela on the ball. Takes it. Sends the ball past his man. Doesn't actually run past his man himself. Richards to Dominguez. And then to Muenta. Kone with a big tackle there. Gets the ball to Settin. Vlahovic lays it off to Agnew. To Chacon on the left wing. Breaking forward. Knocks it inside to Agnew. Back down the wing to Chacon. Across the box. Settin at the far post. Easy as you like. It's 1-0. Now, of course, with us qualifying from this group, as you would expect, it does bring up the prospect that this could be the last year of the series. All we need is that one more Champions League win. And I have got some ideas of what we're going to be doing after this. In regards to what will be coming soon to the channel, as soon as this series is finished, basically, we've got a free kick here. Quickly, Wolber goes for goal. Oh, lovely free kick. I've got a couple ideas. And my main one that I keep finding my way back to is I don't want to go down to the Vanarama South like we did with St Albans last year. As much as I enjoyed that St Albans save, as well as the support on the save, you know, St Albans were liking some of the tweets and things like that, and Shikari retweeting some of them. It was All very fun. But I just don't want to go that far down again, because what you never saw was we actually got promoted in the final year of that series. It was episode 100, but because of the FM22 launch, it never came out. I still kind of regret that, but at the same time, I had to get on the FM22 hype at the start. Fatty and Tong have just come on, by the way. But yeah, I just don't want to go that far down again. So what I've actually got in mind is potentially Cardiff City. I played with them a number of years ago, and they had some players that I really liked. Gunnarsson, Peter Whittingham, of course. At the time, Craig Bellamy. Don't like him so much anymore, but you know, it is what it is. So at the moment, that is kind of the save I'm thinking of. Is we'll have Basking and Bilbao continuing, of course, and looking at something with Cardiff. If you've got any ideas of a save name using Cardiff or the Bluebirds, leave them down below. I just might choose one of them, and if I do, then you know you will get credited for it. Won't mean much because it's just being credited on a channel with 280 something subscribers, but I appreciate every single one of you, and any ideas for a save name would be massively appreciated. We are, however, now only leading 2-1, so let's go and concentrate on the game again. Agamas throws the ball into the middle, Roberto gets it back, and then to Gadia. Long ball over the top towards Gasca. Tong is able to deal with that quite easily, and he's going to play it out from the back to Mazuela. Plays it. That was a very questionable attempted pass there. Ball comes back towards the Cesar, lays it off to Wolber, and then Agnew to Mazuela. Vlahovic, Jose to Fatty, 1-on-1. Oh, he's put it wide. That was a lovely bit of play. Fatty lays the ball off to Agnew, back to Fatty, whips across into the far post. Cesar heads it over the bar. Fruitful with the long ball upfield. It's headed away, but Tong lays it off to Vlahovic. That's another pathetic pass, let's be honest. Kone wins the ball back, set in to Wolber, set in to Kone, plays the ball in midfield to Vlahovic, however, it was never getting there. Kone lays it back off to Setin. Chance for a cross. It's a good block. A late throw in what is probably going to be the final moments of this game. Kone eventually throws it to Setin. Lovely ball in. Keeper claims it out the air. And that is going to be the game all over. 2-1 win. It's, fine. We rotated a little bit and then brought a couple of youngsters on again. PSG won 3-0, so we were never going to finish top of the table anyway. And for the game against Newcastle, we've got Haidara in goal, Diaz, Cesar, Hulis and Makelele as the back four, Ferreira and Orlov in midfield, Alanzinho, Mazuela, Chacon and Mbappe as the front four. We're going attacking. We're going to try and make a statement ahead of Chelsea's game later in the day. Early on, it's actually Newcastle who have the corner. Castro sends it into the near post. Jose Rodriguez has put Newcastle 1-0 up. Well. A twist to the tail early on. I mean, who was marking him? Literally no one. It's now Newcastle with a throw in. Castro to Cantini. Ball through the middle to Davidson, who's got space here. Tries to chip Haidara. 15 minutes gone. It's actually Newcastle have had the highlights so far, and they've got another one here. We managed to win the ball back on this occasion. Mazuela to Ferreira, and then back to Cesar at the back, who leads to Orlov, then to Makelele. Maybe going attacking out of the gates isn't the move away from home, is what I've learnt here. Ferreira to Mazuela, to Hulis and Makelele. To be fair, going attacking isn't something I really like to do away from home, so I don't know why I did it. The game suggested it. I just went, yeah, all right then. Sounds good. Chacon whips the ball in. Mbappe puts us back on level terms. It took longer than we would like. Just over 15 minutes gone since their goal. However, back on level terms, and hopefully on the verge of now going and grabbing Another goal for ourselves. Lovely ball in there. Mbappe with the lovely finish. We've reached half time and it's still 1-1. We're going to tell them we're not happy, and we're going to have a look at what we can do to try and sort this out. We're actually going to change this to positive because it seems to actually work better. We're going to stop playing out of defence, and we'll push line of engagement up a little bit more and start pressing a little bit more as well. Mbappe is stood over a free kick on the edge of the Newcastle box. He hits the bar. Circa knocks it into what was in the end an empty net. We lead 2-1 early on in the second half, and that should be enough for us to now start to show our power in this game. Easy as you like for Circa there. It's a free kick for Newcastle now, however. Just 2 minutes later, Velasquez sends it into the top corner. Well, that's not exactly what I told you guys to do. I wanted us to go and put a stamp down on the game. Instead, we've conceded immediately. Not exactly what was called for. Alanzinho is going to come off for setting on the right-hand side. He's struggling out there today. And I'm looking at Mazuela as well, possibly coming off for Zaros. Yeah, why not? Long ball forward. I think it was from the goalkeeper. I'm not entirely sure. Dudkin plays the ball forward to Davidson, however. Finds space, forces him out wide. Tries to get a cross in, does so. And he's hit the post. We've been let off there. Setting is bringing it away. However, the highlight runs out. Well, a big chance missed for us today as we draw 2-2 with Newcastle. Hopefully, Chelsea at least drop points, but that's not ideal. Now, I had some stuff come up which prevented me recording the end of this episode. So as you can tell, I've been recording a bit of basking in Bilbao. I've had my heater on, but just for a short outro, we'll be fine. For some reason, the Champions League draw isn't happening yet. We'll be back for the Champions League games unless we've got EFL Cup semi-finals to play. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can win this season. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.